Hi everybody, back again with another video. This time I wanted to highlight my second favorite pitcher of all time, and that is the great Juan Marichal. He was a bright shining star that didn't have a very long career, but during the 60s he was one of the best pitchers in baseball, which is a lot considering the pitchers from that era, such as Sandy Koufax, Don Drysdale, Bob Gibson, Jim Bunning. A lot of fantastic power pitchers back in the day, and then Juan Marichal stacked up with the best of them. He was a 10-time All-Star. All he did in the 60s was win 191 games over that 10-year period. Then he kind of faded out quickly into the early to mid 70s, and that was it for a career. But he's a Hall of Famer. Was inducted in '83. But a great pitcher, and as I said, one of my favorites. So I wanted to start off by showing you his 1961 Topps and Endearment 7, and then also the stamp for the year 61 and Endearment 7 as well. Sorry about the glare on that. The 1962 Post hand cut and an excellent to mint 6, and then a very nice 62 Topps there and Endearment 7. I think my Marichal collection is a little bit higher grade than some of the other ones because it is smaller. Then here, this 62 Topps stamp, just an excellent to mint 6. And then the 63 Topps Endearment 7. The 63 Post hand cut in an excellent 5. A very nice, this is my nicest 64 Topps stand up. This Juan Marichal and Endearment 7, and it's a short print on top of that. So very, very nice card. Then a cool card, this Pitching Leaders, he shares with a couple of greats, Warren Spahn, Sandy Koufax. And a excellent to mint 6. That's a very tough one to get in a higher grade for some reason. The price is very high on that. So I picked it up at a good price at that excellent to mint 6. It still looks very sharp, good eye appeal. Then you've got his regular one from 64 and a 7. Then his Wheaties stamp card in an 8. And his 65 Topps and a 7. 65 Leaders and an 8. And then on to 66, his Topps rub off in a 7. And down to some Leaders cards from 66. And a 6 and a 7 respectively. And let's see, 67 here. Excuse me, 66 there in Endearment 7. Now we're on to 67. You had a checklist card. And then a really nice 7.5. That's a really sharp card, that's 67. Looks like they used the same photo in 68, but it doesn't quite have the eye appeal as the 67 in my opinion, although I do love the 68 cards. A real tough one here, this Nabisco TM Flakes hand cut in Endearment 7. And then on to a Major League Photo Stamps from 69. The 69 Topps Decal Edge and a 5. Then just the regular Topps and Endearment 7. Now we're on to the 70s with this Kellogg's and Topps, a really nice League Leaders card with 4 Hall of Famers there with Tom Seaver, Phil Niekro, and Fergie Jenkins. All that's a cool card. And then Juan Marichal, this is where he starts to have a little bit productivity starting to decline a little bit. Another cool 70 All-Star similar to that 61 set with the Sporting News paper. And then down to 71, this is his last year as an All-Star, 71, and he really kind of hit the tank, so to speak. Ran out of gas. 72 Milton Bradley, 72 Kellogg's. Yeah, the 72 Topps, just a regular, and the In-Action. In-Action does a great job of showing that high patented leg kick that he had when he would wind up to pitch. And then 73, I love this card as well, just that action shot. It got the OPG on the left and an excellent 5, and then a nice near mint to mint 8. You know, I'm looking at these cards and there's not a whole lot of difference between the 5 and the 8, I'll be honest. And then 74, the last year of his cards being issued there. I love that, again, that patented high leg kick, and then it shows him in a trade to card as he's traded to Boston. Although he's not shown in any Boston uniform. Then a couple of oddball larger cards here, a really sharp looking 64 Giant and a near intimate 8. And then this top scratch off, this looks like this one was from 1970. Scratch off, just got that, picked that up. And then the HA Originals did a 1941 mini with just kind of a slip of paper autographed in there. That I picked that up, thought that was kind of cool. Then I've got one coin from 64 and a near mint 7. And then his 69 Major Leagues Player Association pin and an excellent mint 6. And this is probably one of my favorite pieces in my collection. I've got a from 1971, a whole bazooka box. It's graded excellent to mint 6, but the box, I mean, it's looked like you took it right off the shelf. I mean, it may not have even been used. It could have been some very sharp. I just love the colors on this. Not just this, but also if you look on the back, it's very. I mean, it's just like you're a kid in 1971 pulling this off the shelf, man. It's eye candy right there. Literally eye candy. Love this thing. I'd probably be interested in picking up some more of these full, complete graded boxes, but they're hard to come by, and they're pretty expensive. So I was able to get this one for a good price, and I was really excited to get it. But once again, that is my Juan Marichal collection. Once again, everybody, I appreciate your posts and comments below, and I'll talk to you later.